What's up, YouTube? We are back with another video. This video probably is going to be one of the most beneficial videos for you. A lot of people ask me how I get steady coin every single day, and it's extremely easy, but it involves flipping. And so we're going to kind of go through the process of flipping. As you can see, I'm at 2.4, almost 2.5 million. I actually had more this morning. I sold a bunch of cards last night. I sold my Kyle Pitts for 300K. I mean, I couldn't wait any longer. 300K is a lot of coins for that card, and I feel like I made pretty good on that one. Plus a bunch of superstar cards. You know, if you were in my stream yesterday, you saw me do the reroll. I sold the cards for what I said I was going to sell them for, guys. If you don't like the price that they're selling for, don't sell them. Wait. You can simply as that. I mean, I'm at 2.5 million. My son's over at 4.1 million now, and my other son is over 2 million now too. The other son's catching me, so clearly I need to play a little bit less head-to-head and more of the market. But we're gonna go through how to flip, and so let's just go right through it. We're gonna go right into the auction house. So I'm gonna do 80-81. You can do whatever filter you'd like to do, but I'm gonna do 80 to 81. Okay, so right here I'm going to get my base price. As you can see, it's unfiltered. Right now the price is 15K for an 81. That is a beautiful price. You can see 80s are 16K. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But now we're going to go into the next step of what you need. I would definitely recommend that you do this. I'll put a link in the description for where I got this. It's from Mark Lane's YouTube video. It's going to be on his spreadsheet. So let me bring up the spreadsheet here quick, and then we will get into it, and I'll kind of show you how to use it. All right, as you can see, we have brought up the auction house flip guide. This is what it is. It's on, like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the description. Feel free to go to it. I copied it. Mark Lane is a really good guy. He really knows what he's doing. He's very analytical. Whenever you're trying to make coins, it's like playing the stock market type of thing, right? There's some analytics to it. I mean, all this stuff that I'm telling you here can actually be applied to real life. I mean, you can flip in real life too. That is a thing. But we're gonna go 80, 81s. We're gonna go 15K. You see, my desired profit is 1,000. Okay, we're gonna put that in right there. So if you want more, you can definitely change this. You can change this to 1,500 minimum. I always put 1,000 though, just because I just want to make sure that I'm making. So you can see that I want to buy him at 12,500. Now, I would say I'll buy anything for less than 12,000, and the reason is because I want a little more room, but also because if the market goes down a little bit, I want to make sure that I'm protecting my investment. So 15,000, that's an extremely high price. So now let's go back to the actual game here, and we'll show you. So when you buy the cards, if you buy the cards, let's say we wanted to buy them for 12,500, right? Let's say that we buy them for 12,000. When you put them back up, you're actually going to put them back up at the 15,000 price, and you're going to put it up for an hour. After, based on this, you can see it says 29 minutes. So it's going to take probably 30 to 35 minutes for it to sell. Sometimes it's going to take a full hour, and that's okay. That's all right. But now we want to go and we want to start to buy our cards. So we know we want to buy them for 12.5 or less. We want to now filter it down to where it says 59 minutes. You can see this one says 58, so that's not good, right? We need to filter it even more. Sometimes you can see this one right here. All these prices are way too high, and there is going to be times where you're going to find cards that are going to be more expensive and stuff like that. So right here, this is a buy. Okay, that one says 11.8, already been bought by somebody else. That's okay. But just on that card, if we would have bought that one card, we would have made, what, 1,700, 1,800? Now, if you do this, and you do it right, and you do it a lot, you could have a bunch of cards in your binder ready to be put up at all times. Now, it might take an hour to sell. It might not take an hour to sell. It might only take 30 minutes. It's something that you got to do. But let's just hypothetically say, you know what? Let's not hypothetically say anything. Let's just go through it. I'm going to go ahead right now and I'm going to snipe, or I'm going to flip. I'm going to buy a bunch of cards here. As soon as I'm done buying them, I'll come back and we'll talk about how long it took, what kind of profit I'm looking at, and what we're kind of looking at for a profit per hour. All right, we have went ahead and got the cards. Like I said, we're doing 80 to 81. We're going to sell them for 15K. We want to buy anything for 12.5 or less. Let's go ahead and take a peek. If we sell it for 12.5 or less, We do only gain 1,000, but as you can see, we got one at 10,000, one a little bit higher than that. We got one a little bit lower than that. This one right here will be worth a 3,500 coin profit. This is, you know, 35. That's actually 3,500. That's 4,100, and so on. We got 10 cards, and it took about 7 minutes. Took about 7 minutes to get 10 cards. Just make sure that you're on a pop and filter type of thing, and man, constantly be checking the 82, 83, 84, 85. Don't be afraid to go ahead and take a peek at that stuff. You can always do this at low golds. You can do this at the high golds. You can do this at pretty much everything, but you're gonna have to filter down a lot more when it comes to that. Now you can see right here, this is 1,200. So this is only gonna be a 1,500 snipe. Selling it for what I want. That's okay. Right here, this one's a little bit more expensive. I bought 2 punters. There were more punters on there that were less than what I wanted, but I was a little hesitant. I'm a little hesitant to buy kickers and punters, but it is what it is. So you can see right here, we got 10 cards, like I said, 7 minutes. Now we're gonna go ahead and put them all up for 15K. And after they're done selling, we'll come back and we'll show you that they actually do sell. All right, welcome back. Now listen, we have sold all of our cards. Let's go take a look. And just so you know, just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, let's go to newest. Let's check 10. We got 10 cards. As you can see, they have all sold for 15,000 coins. It's amazing. It's amazing. Listen, so in that 7 minutes that it took me to snipe them, now it took about 45 to 50 minutes to sell them. Okay, so I'm going to get into some math here, but we made 31,460 coins on the 10 that we sniped. So we averaged about 3,000 coins per flip here, which is good. That's actually a very good number, a very high number. Now listen, I know you're saying, well, B3, it's taking 31,000 coins an hour. That's not good enough. The first hour, yes. However, after you put the coins up, or after you put the cards up, go and snipe again for a little bit. And then as soon as cards sell, put back up. Keep putting them up. Keep putting them up. If you that was only 10 cards. If you did 20 cards in an hour, that's 62,000. But what if you do more? Right? What if you do more? What if it doesn't take the full hour to sell all the cards? You might be able to get 30 cards, which would be 90K an hour, right? Does that make sense? And this is a risk-free method. If you ask me, you know, that's up to you and what you think. But this is something that I do. So what I do is I actually I snipe a few cards or flip a card. I like to call it flipping. Sniping is when you get them for really, really cheap. I like to call it flipping, right? So when I go and flip a bunch of cards, while I'm waiting for them to sell, I go and play head to head, and I get coins that way. Or I go and do sets. I make coins that way. It's just stacking up different methods to make coins. But guys, that's the video. I hope you understand flipping. Yep, that's it for me today. I'll see you later.